up, guys? What's up, guys? I'm back with another banger for y'all. Yo, I've been going for a while, like a minute. But I wanted to do a little story time for y'all. So before we even get into the video, go press that subscribe button. Go press the bell next to it. Give me a thumbs up. Let's get straight into the video. Boom. I was on my way to work one morning, and was it morning? No, it was like morning-ish afternoon. It was like 11, 12. So I was on my way to school. I said school. I was on my way to work, and this is when I worked like I don't want to say that. Okay, I worked far from where I live. Like it was like an hour 30 minutes away. So I had left my crib earlier than expected because I was mad at my mom. So like she was getting me tight, and I was like, you know what? I'm over this. I was like, I'm gonna just go sleep over at my cousin's house right after work because my cousin lived right next to my job. So I was like, I'm about to pack my bags, dip. I'm not coming back. So I had packed my bag and everything, and my mom was like, oh, where are you going? I was like, I'm gonna go to work, and then after that I'll come back tomorrow. And she was like, who do you think you are? And I was like, listen, I'm going. Like, that was just that, I'm going. So yeah, I was really mad, but I ended up apologizing afterwards. But yeah, so I packed my bags and I left because I was like, nah. So I was already tight and everything. I just wanted to go to work, get it over with, go to my cousin's house. So I'm leaving my crib, walking, and I had to take 2 buses there. So I was on my way to take the bus, and there's this guy. He came walking up to me, and he had 2 grocery bags. And he was like, oh, you look very beautiful. So I was like, okay, thanks. Put my AirPods in and started bumping. So I'm here walking across the street, about to go to the bus stop. So this guy decides to follow me with his 2 bags, and he's like, oh, I haven't seen you around. Do you live around here? And it's like, I'm not gonna tell him my information. So I was like, no, like, why are you talking to me? So I kept walking. So I FaceTime my cousin because I'm like, I don't like when people come up to me like that. Like, that just scares me, honestly. So I was just walking, and I'm talking to my cousin on FaceTime. I'm like, yo, this guy following me. And he's still walking while I'm talking. Like, he sees me on the phone, and he's like, oh, let me give you a ride. Where you going? Where you going? I was like, don't worry about it. I'm just going somewhere. And he would guess, like, he automatically guessed, oh, are you going to the gym? Because I had a duffel bag. And I was like, yeah, sure. Like, yeah, I'm going to the gym. And he was like, oh, well, come in my car. Like, he was like, my car's right over there around the corner. And this guy drove a white BMW. And, like, I ain't get, like, creepy vibes until, like, he kept following me after I told him no. But I was like, nah, like, you could be my sugar daddy, bro. Like, no. So he thought I was, like, 22 years old, 22, 23. And I'm, like, in my head, this was at the time, I was like, I'm 17 years old. Like, I'm a home minor, my guy. Please, just move. Just leave. Go find your girlfriend. Go find a baby mama. Go do something. So he was like, well, at least let me wait with you at the bus stop. I done walked 2 extra blocks down because I didn't want him to know what bus I was going to take. So he's here following me. And I'm like, you know what? I was like, oh, I'm just going to call my friend pick me up. So that, like, yeah, he just blows minds, like, to this day. So he eventually left me alone, but he was like, oh, let me get your phone number. I was like, nah, but I was like, he seemed like cool a little bit, but like, he's still a creep, because no. So I give him my Instagram because I'm like, I need that follower. So I give my Instagram, and he texted me. He was like, oh, I'll give you $1,000 if you just go on a date with me. Like, you don't have to do nothing, just go on a date with me. I'm like, boy, get out my face, like, move. But he like, oh, when you're done with the gym, can I pick you up? No, like, no, leave me alone. So anyways, I slept over at my cousin's house. Like, I got to where I had to go at work. I slept over at my cousin's house. And the next day, I kid you not, I get off the bus coming home, walking home. And then I see this guy again. But I put my head down to make sure, like, he didn't know who I was. So I'm here walking. And then I feel somebody tap my shoulder. I said, don't touch me. I'm like, nah. He was like, you don't remember me? You know, I'm just trying to take you out. I'll give you money. Like, you don't have to work a day in your life. No, I don't want a sugar daddy. Okay? I do not want a sugar daddy. So he ended up slipping $50 in my pocket and then just walked off. So yeah, and like now to this day, I seen him twice, but he ain't like recognized me because I dyed my hair and everything on purpose. But yeah, that creeped me out. So that's the shorter version to basically being a sugar baby. No, I'm joking. I would never be a sugar baby. You kidding me? I got my own bread. But yeah, that's that for that little story time. I didn't want to make it too long, too short. So that's that. So don't forget to thumbs up.